The war in Ukraine tonight, the U.S. reacting after Russia's foreign minister 24 hours ago warned of the dangers of a nuclear conflict. Tonight, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin with strong words in response as he rallied allies at a meeting in Germany. More than 40 countries planning new aid to Ukraine, including Germany, now sending heavy weapons for the first time. Secretary Austin today warning that in nuclear conflict, all sides lose. And tonight, our team witnessing the telling image in Kyiv, statues originally put up to honor Ukraine's friendship with Russia, now coming down. Marcus Moore in Kyiv tonight.
Tonight, the U.S. responding to Russia's warning that tensions with the West over Ukraine could risk World War III and nuclear conflict.
That kind of rhetoric is very dangerous and unhelpful. Nobody wants to see a nuclear war happen. It's a war that where all sides lose.
U.S. Defense Secretary Austin was in Germany meeting with military officials from more than 40 countries and vowed to move, quote, heaven and earth to help arm Ukraine. He thanked Germany for changing long-standing policy and for the first time agreeing to send 50 anti-aircraft tanks to Ukraine. And he expanded on the U.S. wanting to see Russia weaken.
We would like to make sure, again, that they don't have the same type of capability to bully their neighbors.
In Moscow today, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres met with Vladimir Putin and said an agreement in principle had been reached for the UN and International Red Cross to help evacuate civilians trapped inside the Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol. Previous agreements to establish safe corridors for the thousands of civilians there have failed repeatedly. And concern now turning to Transnistria, a Russian-backed breakaway region in Moldova along Ukraine's southwestern border. Explosions there reportedly destroying 2 Soviet-era radio towers, according to local authorities. But Ukrainian intelligence officials say they fear false flag attacks could be used as an excuse to send the hundreds of Russian troops stationed there into western Ukraine. Today, in the capital, a shift in the cultural landscape.
Crews here in Kyiv have been working for hours to remove this massive bronze statue. It's stood here since 1982 and was meant to represent friendship between Russia and Ukraine. They're taking it down now in response to the war.
Crowds gathered as the statue was dismantled amid cheering.
And Marcus Moore back with us again tonight from the Ukrainian capital. And Marcus, Russia now suspending natural gas deliveries in parts of Europe for the first time, specifically to Poland and Bulgaria. And of course, we took special interest in Poland, given the amount of reporting. You've been there, I've been there with the team, reporting on the number of refugees accepted in Poland during this Russian war, this invasion on Ukraine.
David, it's also been a logistical hub for weapons and other aid to go to Ukraine. And so Russia cutting off natural gas supplies to Poland could be seen as punishment. It's also worth noting that Russia has been trying to prop up its currency amid deep sanctions and said that it would only accept rubles for payments of its natural gas. Both Poland and Bulgaria say they have sufficient reserves and also alternative sources for energy. David.
Marcus Moore live in Kyiv for us again tonight. Thank you, Marcus.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.